Animal Man number 19, written by Jeff Lemire, art by Steve Pugh. So, last issue, Animal Man's son Cliff died, and this is the funeral. So, we open up San Diego. It seems that Buddy is staying at a hotel for the time being, and he's getting ready that morning. We cut back to the Baker home, and Ellen is basically just holed up in bed. It doesn't seem like she's left for several days. Her mother is taking care of Maxine, and the mother comes in and says, like, Ellen, it's time to go. You got to do this. And she's like, no, I don't have to do anything now. My son is dead. And she's like, yeah, fair enough. I mean, but like Maxine does need you, and it would be nice for you to show your final respects to your son. And I mean, yeah, you don't have to go, but it's probably for the best. And we see Buddy getting ready. He puts on a suit and tie, ties his shoes, and then he just breaks down crying on the edge of the bed where Ellen just seems broken. Cut to the funeral as he's being read his last rites and whatnot. Buddy looks over at Ellen, and they lock eyes for just a second as Ellen just looks away angrily. And yeah, no, the funeral just finishes. Everybody goes home one by one. And as Ellen is leaving with Maxine, Buddy tries to stop her, and Maxine tells her, Mom, stop. And Buddy wants to talk to her and says, look, we need to talk. And she's like, no, not now. That's like maybe in a while, but not now. But Buddy puts forward the idea that Maxine is still connected to the Red, and she might be able to bring him back. And Ellen gets pissed at this. She's like, no more powers. We're not doing that anymore. Our son is dead. Just let him rest in peace, for God's sakes. And Buddy's like, she's not normal. She has these powers, whether you like it or not, and we should be using them to save our son. And then Buddy just gets slapped by Ellen saying, like, no, we're not doing this. We're done. Every time I look at you, all I do is see him. And Ellen's like, Buddy asked Ellen, what are you saying? And Ellen says, we're done. Like, it's over. So Ellen walks away with Maxine. Buddy's just walking down the street, and he's accosted by a bunch of reporters that are standing outside his hotel, and they're like, oh, Buddy, how was the divorce? Or how was the funeral? Are you divorcing your wife? Was this all just a propaganda thing for your new film? And Buddy freaks out on this guy, and rightfully so, saying, like, my son just died. What in the hell is wrong with you? And he smashes the guy's camera saying, you want a freak show? Here's a freak show. And then he flies off saying that if any of them ever go near Buddy's family, he will kill them personally. So then we come over to Maxine, who walks into her room, and she calls out for Socks, who apparently has been hiding here the whole time without Maxine's mom's knowledge. And she puts forward to Socks like, hey, my dad said I could do this. I could bring back Cliff. Is that a thing I can do? And Socks says, no, he's dead. You can't undo death. Like, that is a part of it. But he is a part of the Red now. Like, I know that's confusing, but you just have to accept it. But Buddy seems the one that's unable to accept it. He uses his powers to fly out to the red tree that Maxine took him to before, and he takes off his suit and gets absorbed into it. And he's like, I'm going to go in there, and I'm going to convince the totems that if they can't give Cliff back, they at least need to make sure Maxine is never going to be a part of this again. She did her purpose. She stopped the rot. We're done. Like, she's not needed as a totem anymore. So he makes his way back into the Red, and one of the guards is there like, they don't really want to be disturbed right now. And Buddy's like, oh yeah, they don't want to be disturbed. Open the damn door. And we see Shepard come up saying, Buddy, you've got a lot of angry thoughts in your head right now, and you have every right to feel those. But cool off before you go in there, because they are not the understanding type. And he's like, yeah, well, neither am I. So he kicks down the door and talks to the totems, and he's like, look, you can stick your damn rules where the sun don't shine. Here's what's going to happen. You are going to keep my daughter out of this. You are going to give her her life back. And you are going to make it so that neither of us have anything to do with the Red anymore. And the totems all look at each other for a second, and then one of them scoops up Buddy, and they're like, how dare you talk to us like that? We are bigger than you could ever hope to be. And to be our champion like Maxine is an honor. And the fact that you are trying to take her away, no, she belongs to us the same way that you do. But we're not going to let you just storm in here ever again. We are cutting off your connection to the red. You'll still be able to use your stupid little superhero powers, but you will never be able to connect to the red the way you have now ever again. And he strips all the flesh off his bone, reconstitutes him in his Animal Man costume out somewhere else, and he's like, okay, I still have my powers, I can still feel them, but I can't feel my connection to the red at all. It's gone. I can't feel any other living being, and I have never felt so alone in my life. And that's where the issue ends. So this is how you do a goddamn epilogue. Dear Lord, this is heart-wrenching. This is awful, but in a good way. It's so miserable. Like, yeah, these people have been through hell, actual literal hell, and yeah, they're going to come out it way different. Like, not everything's all sunshine and rainbows. In just one day, Buddy has lost his son, his wife, and now his connection to this bigger thing that he could only barely comprehend. Like, this issue did a great job selling that. It did a great job selling this grief. And the first like 3-4 pages of just them prepping for the funeral, they take it slow. They keep it mostly in silence. Like, it's great. It's a fantastic issue. If I had any criticisms at all, it would just be that I don't think they do a good enough job of explaining specifically, ignoring the ethical reasons, ignoring why they physically can't bring back Cliff. Because, like, in the very beginning of this book, Maxine brought back, like, dead pets. I feel like Cliff should still be on the table, and they just kind of don't explain that, but for the sake of not undoing just every major death, I get it. I just kind of want more of an explanation, but that is the smallest criticism compared to how well this book is written. So yeah, overall, I'm going to give this one, I kind of want to say 9, but it seems, I don't know, I feel like it's got to have a lot extra special for it for 9, but I can't think of any reason not to. So I'm going to give this one the 9. I think it is fantastic. It's a very well written book. The art is great throughout. I have no real qualms with it. So yeah, great ending to a great saga, if this is the ending of it.